Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to your phonics session today. Today, we're going to be recapping our Phase 5 sounds, and then focusing on one sound in particular to recap. Let's start our session by recapping the sounds we've already learnt. When you see the grapheme, say the phoneme. Off we go. Well done. Oo. O. Oo. Oo. I. E. Oi. Or. O. Ow. A. I. W. A. E. Or. Wonderful. Now that we've practiced our Phase 5 sounds, we're now going to practice our Phase 5 tricky words. So when you see the tricky word, say the tricky word. Off we go. Like. There. Where. There. Once. People. One. What. Asked. Have. Said. Mrs. Do. So. When. Mr. Some. Come. Out. Looked. Oh. Were. Little. Wonderful. Okay, the two tricky words we're going to be focusing on today are what, I say it, you say it, what, wonderful, and when, I say it, you say it, when. Now, when is a bit of a funny one, as when we only knew our Phase 3 sounds, this was a tricky word because our h was silent, it was quiet. So w, e, n. But now that we know our w in whistle, this one's no longer a tricky word really, but I know that we're going to have a go at spelling it anyway. So write the word when on your piece of paper or whiteboard now. Off you go. Wonderful. Now that you've written your tricky word when, we're going to have a look at the tricky word what. What. So here we have our w, but it sounds like the next letter should be an o. W, o, t. I wonder if you can tell me what letter is there instead of an o. That's right, an a. So it's almost wat, but we say it what. Wonderful. Write what on your piece of paper or whiteboard now. Off you go. Wonderful. Now that we've practiced our tricky words and spelt some of them, I'm now going to introduce you to your new phoneme. The phoneme we're going to be recapping today, I say it, you say it, is w. 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 Wonderful. And that's w in whistle. I say it, you say it. W in whistle. W in whistle. W in whistle. Wonderful. I'm now going to show you the grapheme for the phoneme W. Now it's a digraph, which means it has two letters that make one sound. What's a digraph? Wonderful, a grapheme that has two letters that make one sound. When I show you W, I'd like you to say W. So when you see the grapheme, say the phoneme. Off we go. Wonderful. We're now going to play a game of see it, say it. So when you see W, say W, but do not say any of your other phonemes. Off we go. W, well done. Let's do that again. When you see W, say W, but do not say any of your other phonemes. Off we go. W, well done. One last time now. When you see W, say W. Off we go. Wonderful. Now that you've seen it, I'd like you to say W and write it 3 times on your piece of paper or whiteboard. So say it and then write it 3 times on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Pause the video now to do it. Okay, now that you've written W on your piece of paper or whiteboard 3 times, we're going to practice reading it in some of our words. Okay, reading the first word for me, off you go. Wonderful. Now we know that this is our tricky word, what. So although it looks like what, it's what. So is what a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Okay, next word, off you go. Wonderful. Wisma. Wisma. Is wisma a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Next word, off you go. Wonderful. Weeb. Weeb. Is weeb a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Next word, off you go. Wonderful. Whistle. Is whistle a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. In whistle. Okay, next word, off you go. Wonderful. Weck. Weck. Is weck a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Reading the next word now for me, please. Wonderful. When. When. Is when a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Next word now. Wonderful. Which. Which. Is which a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Reading the next word. Brilliant. When. Is when a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Almost there now, year one. What's this next word? Wonderful. Wessel. Wessel. Is wessel a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, last word now. Wonderful. Wheel. Wheel. Is wheel a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Now that we've read some words with our w in them, we're going to try and spell some. So standing up in a space with your robot arms at the ready. Brilliant. The first word we're going to try and spell, I say it, you say it, is when. 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 Wonderful. Robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out when. Off we go. W-e-n. When. And again. W-e-n. When. One more time. W-e-n. When. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. W-e-n. When. So there are 3 phonemes in our word when. Pause the video now and write when on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Brilliant. Next word we're going to try and spell, I say it, you say it, is which. 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 Wonderful. Standing up in a space with your robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out the word which. Off we go. W-I-ch. Which. And again. W-I-ch. Which. One more time. W-I-ch. Which. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. W-I-ch. Which. Wonderful. Pause the video now and write the word which on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Off you go. Wonderful. The last word we're going to try and spell is, I say it, you say it, wheel. 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 Wonderful. Standing up with your robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out the word wheel. Off we go. W-E-L. Wheel. And again. W-E-L. Wheel. One more time. W-E-L. Wheel. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. W-E-L. Wheel. Wonderful. So there are 3 phonemes in our word wheel. Pause the video now and write the word wheel on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Off you go. Wonderful. Now that we've spelt some words, we're going to apply what we've learnt through reading some questions and sentences. So when I show you the question or sentence, pause the video and read it yourself at home. Pause video now. Wonderful. Our question is, which is a dolphin better at, jumping or swimming? I'll let you answer that one at home. Okay, I'm now going to show you the next question or sentence. When you see it, pause the video and read it at home. Wonderful. Phonics is about sounds. I can whisper them or say them loud. Do we think that's true or false? I think it's true, definitely. Okay, I'm now going to show you our last question or sentence. When you see it, pause the video. Wonderful. When will you take a photo of a big wheel? When will you take a photo of a big wheel? I'll let you think of that one at home. You might find some big wheels on your walks that you're having. Lovely. Well done on a lovely phonics session, year one, and I'll see you next time.